very good afternoon and evening to everybody. So just going to take a recap of what's happened today so far. And despite the fact it's been relatively quiet recently, earlier in the session it was pretty busy. So we had quite a bit of US data. We had the housing starts that missed expectations somewhat, and at the same time building permits came in better than expected. So mixed reaction initially on the back of those numbers, and then later we had industrial production again missing expectations of plus 0.3%, coming in flat at 0%. And at the same time we had capacity utilisation coming in slightly better. So again, another set of mixed data. Now, we are trading pretty firmly in the green in terms of the US cash markets, and US stock futures also trading around session highs at the moment. So that theme was just continued on from Europe, where we finished higher. Now, in terms of other events today, we saw the Bank of Canada. They kept their rate unchanged at 1%. That was as expected, in line with all the analysts surveyed. However, they were slightly more hawkish in the comments that they released at the same time. And also at this time, so this was at 2 o'clock London, we also saw the IMF release the next chapter of their World Economic Outlook, where they raised the global outlook for this year to 3.5%. They also raised their US outlook, and they raised their Eurozone outlook as well, so pretty upbeat comments from the IMF. They did say that the Chinese current account surplus would also decrease this year. We had quite a lot of comments from the IMF, and since then we've had Lagarde on the wires and other institutions in regard to the IMF as well. So we saw that Germany, they repeated that they'd be contributing 41.5 billion euros to the IMF funds, and that was agreed in December, so nothing too new there. Now, looking ahead to tomorrow, the main bit of data will be the Department of Energy inventory numbers, so they're scheduled at the usual time. And tonight we have the API numbers after market, so that's at 9:30 London, so it could be a bit of an indicator going into those numbers. And tomorrow as well, we've got the German Schatz auction, where they're looking to raise around 5 billion euros. Now, in terms of earnings tonight after market, we have Yahoo and IBM. They're the big two that will be reporting in terms of larger cap stocks, so a lot of market focus will be on that. But for the time being, that's enough from me. We'll obviously have another update for you tomorrow morning, but in the meantime, enjoy the rest of the session.